What's up, guys? My name is Christian.
Carlos.
Yeah.
And this is GRT Boxing. Today we're going to do our top active 5 boxers. It had been done before, and I know that, but since the boxing community has grown and we're new as well, it's something we talked around. I talked about it to Julian Foster, 88, and which is, by the way, check it out. Is that he has a great channel and everything. We thought it was a good idea to get it going again and see what everyone else thinks. So our top 5 active boxers. Carlos?
For my number 5, I'll start from the bottom. And my number 5 will have to be Steven Webanov. Steven recently had a last fight against Bernabé Concepcion, which I think he was winning for 1 point, but that's not the reason why I like. The reason why I like him is like the main guy in the featherweight division, and the featherweight division is the one that's like the loneliest of all, and he's the best one out of it.
My number 5 is Manny Pacquiao, and we just made a video of him losing, but just because I have him losing a fight doesn't mean I dislike him. I can have, whatever. I like the guy. He's an exciting fighter. The only thing I don't like recently is all the shit talking his fans are doing, which, if you're boxing fans, make boxing comments, don't make ignorant comments.
My number 5, it's Roman Rocky Martinez. Have you ever seen his fights? The main reason I like him is not only because he's undefeated and he's an upcoming. It's more because he can change his style very easy. He finds out he's losing, his corner tells him what to do, and he changes his style and starts winning.
Alright, well, for my number 4, I have Danny Jacobs, middleweight, young kid, just got a fight with Isha Smith. Very exciting guy. He's a well-rounded boxer. He's got a lot of knockouts. He can knock out and he can box you.
My number 4 is Roy Jones, and all time he's probably my number 1, but currently he's down at 4 just because he fought Lacey and he fought what was that guy's name? Anyway,
some weird name.
Fought him, and he has a fight coming up with Hopkins, but he hasn't been into the game enough to be higher for the active boxing list.
My number 4 is Kelly Pavlik. We all know he's been out of the game for a while since pretty much Rubio. He fought Hopkins and Rubio, right? So, and he's been kind of up and down, but now he's gonna fight Williams, and that's great for everyone that's a Pavlik fan. I just think he goes out there to fight, and he's just an exciting fighter. He's powerful. He goes to fight, and I believe that now he's gonna be even better. He's gonna be even better since he's gonna want to come back a little stronger since the Hopkins fight.
Alright, for my number 3, I have Saul Alvarez, young kid from Mexico, welterweight. He's got about 30 fights, undefeated. He's also another well-rounded fighter. He's a great boxer. Also, he can knock out. His size, just like he's being so short, like he looks very, very strong. I like him. He's just really, really strong, and I like the way he fights.
My number 3 is Michael Katsidis, and I like him because he's a very exciting fighter. He comes forward the entire time, pressure, pushing you around, bullies you, and I watch him, and every fight I watch him in, just because there's no nervousness when I watch him, because I don't really care if he loses or not. He puts on a good show, and I like watching him fight.
My number 3 is Carlos Quintana, and it's funny because we had actually made this video before, and we had some technical difficulties where we actually lost the video, and when we made this video the first time, there was no talk of or it wasn't set yet of Carlos Quintana fighting anyone actually, and now it's funny that like Carlos Quintana is fighting a Clottey now. Carlos Quintana, he's a great boxer. If you've seen him fight, the guy can box, and I really don't know of a lot of fighters out there that can box as well as Carlos Quintana. Just a great boxer, and that's why I have him on number 3.
For my number 2, I have Timothy Bradley, young guy, just had his second title defense, which we got an overturn call, but I like him because he's very active. He's very strong. He's got a lot of. At the fight with Nate Campbell, he was just coming forward and like he's throwing everything he could. He had a lot of energy in him. Just like the way he fights.
My number 2 is Paul Williams, and I would have Quintana on my list like Christian did, but his inactivity has kind of took him off. Paul Williams, everybody knows, is one of the most exciting fighters in boxing. He comes out, he punches non-stop. He has a good chin, great stamina. Even though I do think Quintana deserves the rubber match, and with Quintana fighting Claudia and Paul Williams fighting Pavlik, alright, me and Christian both picked Miguel Cotto as our favorite boxer, and basically is for all-around boxing skill. He's strong, he's quick, he's got skill, he's a technical boxer that he's developed over the last few fights. He's aggressive and he fights the best fighters there is.
I've never seen a boring Cotto fight. He's even fun to watch when when he's even fighting a bum. It's fun to watch. He's just a great fighter, and he will go there to fight. He's not gonna be boring. It's just not gonna be a boring fight. And all the reasons Josh said.
And he's one of the most professional boxers in the sport. He doesn't talk shit. He doesn't call anybody out. He fights, and he's a very professional fighter.
And that's the reason why Josh and I have Cotto as our number 1.
So post your top 5 active videos, responses, or comments. Thank you.
This is quick. We always send each other breaking news text messages, just because one of us may be at school, the other one at work, the other one just doing nothing, and whoever's not doing anything then finds out about the breaking news and text messages to us so we can know. But like just upcoming fights and fights that have been signed and whatnot. Well, today Josh for some reason sent this morning one of those breaking news text messages saying that Margarito had actually died. And I was like, wow, Margarito died. That's intense. But I know Carlos likes Margarito a lot. So I was only wondering like how I've gone. Well, I found out later on that Josh was just playing around, and then so we went with it. And I told Carlos again, like, hey man, have you heard about Margarito? Well, we're just playing. We didn't think he was actually gonna take it like serious. Well, at the end, when we're actually making this video, this is what happened.
I heard the news from today. He died today. And just rest in peace.
Oh my god, you heard it? Why would you ruin the entire video?
What?